Hello, this is Rich Kirkpatrick at rkblog.com. Sometimes it's not practical to read from a screen, so instead listen to my blog post about the creative process, leadership, and how these intersect with everyday life and faith. Today's date is Tuesday, October 18, 2022. Creativity's invisible variables, preparation and incubation. We celebrate the moment an idea is born. When a colleague or friend mentions their new idea, we find them in a state of euphoria and energy. New insights seem to arrive in a flash. Like Archimedes experienced, they may hit us in the bathtub. Observers treat us like the crazy mathematician running from his bath while he cried, "Eureka, Eureka!" We all know this part of creativity. A vision, a solution, or a new angle overtakes us. Everyone seems to think our best ideas seem to come to us on their own. But the truth is this: it takes a lot of unseen effort and patience to bring them. What if we are cheating ourselves from our best ideas by simply hoping they either arrive on their own or are from our hustle? We might give up or settle for the first thing, knowing that the rare, innovative thought eludes us no matter how much effort we put into it. Social media feeds the idea of viral fame and fortune. While behind the smartphone camera, we might be tempted to mimic what we've seen on the screen. But there's enough copy and paste remakes of ready-made content. Our desire for the quick dopamine hit from watching others hype warns us to not miss the invisible variables of creative originality. Hidden are the first two stages of creative thought: preparation and incubation. What if there are invisible, less flashy practices to fuel creative thought? My mantra is that creativity is a process. In fact, it's a human process that we can all improve. In the beginning stages, what we do is likely unseen, even to ourselves. Preparation is where we discover the raw materials, master technical skills, and search for inspiration. We might easily agree with that. Incubation is another story. This is where we detach from hustle and embrace rest, build margin, and schedule diversion. In preparation, we learn the scales on the piano or the basics of a computer language. Study is followed by growing curiosity. We grow by choosing to be new at something in life. For that, we need courage and grit. After much work, the fun comes when we discover hidden aptitudes. I never thought I'd be good at strategic planning had I never had to learn the skill. My former boss was amazed. So was I. Incubation might not look like genuine work to some. But if we do not allow all we have learned to mash together in our brains, it's like underbaking the bread before it rises in the oven. Diversion helps us. Take a long walk. Call up friends or go out to the local pub. Once we have filled our reservoir, the best ideas require time to float to the top. If you are working a wall-to-wall life, then you are living in a creative void, empty of the spark we all celebrate. Creativity is a human process, and humans need rest. For some, this means you must work harder before you schedule that rest. If you don't have the skills mastered in your field, keep at it. But at some point, some of us must produce content, a word that poorly labels creative work. We face deadlines, pressure, and constraints. None of those will matter if we lack the ability to generate truly original ideas. Now, here are 5 practices to help enhance the preparation and incubation stages of the creative process. Number 1, learn a new skill related to your project. As an example, let's say you're writing a short story that takes place in a restaurant. Why not learn to cook a dish that will be served in the story? Number 2, seek inspiration. You are headed into a songwriting session in a few weeks. Listen to music that is opposite to what you are writing. In fact, maybe you don't like this kind of music. Number 3, schedule a break after periods of output. You've endured 3 big projects in a row. Now's the time to ask for a break or take those unused vacation days. Number 4, put dream time on your calendar. Knowing the key problems to solve at work, dream about them being conquered. Use office time to internally brainstorm. And number 5, take your planning and research off-site if you're stuck in the cubicle, or move to another part of the building for a day. I have more content like this in my new book, Mind Blown, Unlock your creative genius by bridging science and magic. You can find it on Amazon or rkblog.com/mindblown.